Hey guys, it's Deanna here from Lash'd Eyelashes in Melbourne, and today I want to talk to you about retention issues in regards to your adhesive and application. So we get asked a lot, why is my client's lashes falling off really quickly before they come in for a fill? It's because of you most of the time. It's not because you've purchased a crappy adhesive. It's not because your clients aren't going through their aftercare. It's because of the things that you haven't adjusted within your lash space and your application techniques that could be affecting the adhesive. Now, you probably could have bought a really crappy adhesive, but if you're buying 2, 3, 4 crappy adhesives, then you need to start checking on things that you can change within your lash space to help the retention and lash adhesive cure better. So one of the most important things is to monitor your humidity and the temperature within the room. During summer, humidity levels tend to increase, which means there's a lot of moisture in the air. This means that adhesive will dry really quick. So as we know, lash adhesive cures, and it cures to when it's exposed to moisture. When you have a glue dot next to you and it's really humid in the room, the glue is curing like that. You won't have enough time and you won't have a fresh dot of adhesive to apply the lashes correctly because it's already started to cure. This will affect the retention. When you also apply lashes in really high humidity levels, this can also cause shock curing. So shock curing is when the adhesive cures too fast and it can snap the client's lash off, and it can also leave a little white dot on the base of the lash. So you need to be careful of that. Now, to reduce humidity levels within a lash space, I recommend turning on your air conditioner but putting it on the dry setting. Obviously on the dry setting, it's not expelling more moisture into the space. And another thing you could also do is to put baking powder on a plate in a corner. Keep in mind that you need to do this before your clients come in. If you're finding that you're panicking because your clients are already there, the aircon is the best way to go, or getting some fans and circulating that air within the room, so whatever the air conditioner is expelling works a little bit quicker for you. And don't be afraid to take a break if this is really affecting you. I think that lower humidity levels are more concerning, simply because your lash adhesive won't cure it all. So at least with high humidity levels and the curing of the lashes is happening, you could probably get away with 1 or 2 clients after you've become aware until the aircon starts kicking in. It's the low humidity that is the big problem because your lash adhesive won't cure it all. Now, to increase moisture in the air, what you can do, there's a few things you can do. One of the most immediate things you can do is to get a water dropper bottle and put a few droplets of water on the iPad of the client, making sure you don't put too much that it runs down their face. Because the water and the moisture is so close to the lashes you're applying, that adhesive that you're using will quickly draw in that moisture, and you should be able to apply the lashes. Now, this is for an immediate fix. When you want to change the actual atmosphere and the moisture within the room, what I would recommend is adding a few plants. As we know, plants like moisture and draw it in and expel it. Same with a vase of flowers. The water in the vase will help with the moisture in the room. Obviously, aircon will help as well. Just don't put it on the dry setting. But please do this the day before your clients come in. If you're working out of a hairdressing salon, believe it or not, well, it's easy for me to believe because I've been through it and I learnt the hard way, hair dryers actually affect humidity levels as well. So make sure that you are separated from hairdressers in a salon if you are, and that you have these things in your room to make sure that it's not affecting your lash application. Another thing I want you guys to look out for is over priming your clients' lashes. Primer is used for clients with really oily natural lashes. If you've got clients coming in and their natural lashes aren't so oily, give them a nice lash cleanse before application, and this should suffice. When you're using a primer, what you're doing is stripping everything off the lashes, oil, debris, things like that. If you're stripping a lot off a client that doesn't have a lot of oil, what you're doing is sending signals to the lash follicle saying, hey, we've been stripped, we need to produce more oil. So when that client goes home after you've applied their lashes, their lash follicles will be producing all this oil, which affects the lash adhesive, and they'll be coming off a lot quicker. I actually almost forgot to mention a nano mister. Can I just put this in here? And if you are in the middle of lashing and you're finding that your lash adhesive isn't curing, grab that nano mister out and just spray it around the client, even if you're not putting a lash on at that particular time. Or you can do it even before the lash client lies down if you know that the humidity levels are too low. So just get that happening. So I know as a lash artist, we're really paranoid about putting too much adhesive on clients' lashes in case it looks gluggy, in case it hardens in these little balls, in case it lets us stick the lashes next to each other together. You really need to ensure that you have enough on it though. So a lot of people don't put enough lash adhesive on, therefore it is not strong enough to hold for the duration of 3 to 4 weeks until the client comes back in for their fill. So that's another thing you need to look out for. And this is in addition to isolation. Isolation is super important when it comes to retention, and you need to make sure you are placing the lash extensions on the natural lash properly, and that the adhesive and the lash is fully coating the natural lash to get a strong grip. So please be sure of these things as well. Let's finish off this video talking about lash cleansing. I know a lot of people don't want to let wet clients' lashes in the first 24 hours, but that is wrong, because as we've spoken, moisture skewers the lash adhesive. So if you want to wash your client's lashes after you've applied them, that is totally okay. And if you're too scared to do that, it means that you are scared that you've placed the lashes on wrong. If the lashes have been applied correctly, none should come off when you give them a nice cleanse after application. This will also help the lash adhesive cure and will also help your retention issues. I wanted to keep this video nice and short today. I was a bit nervous doing this one because I don't have a script in front of me and I just wanted to talk off the cuff. I believe I do know all these things back to front, but today I was a little bit nervous for some reason. So I hope I did a good job. If you have any questions for me, please leave them in the comments below, and please subscribe to our channel. I'd love to bring you more content on lashes, extensions, and education within the lash business. So hopefully you've enjoyed it. Have a good day.